Guys, just so you know, we do have the House of Warlords coming up here. If you've not seen this, we came across and we looked at it yesterday, and I was like, holy shit. This stuff like really stands out from an aesthetic standpoint, from kind of like just a straight up vibe. There's so many different ones, and when you check out the site, you'll see that. But with that said, let me bring up the team here from House of Warlords. Guys, what's up? How are we doing?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having us.
First of all, before we get into absolutely anything, who's the artist? How do you guys come up with this vibe? Give me the background.
So the artist is based in Philippines. He is a good friend of ours. He's been a tattoo artist for over a decade now. He has his own shop. He actually has a focus. He specializes in urban samurai tattoo. So hence the theme of House of Warlords. Basically everything is in the theme of urban samurai. This is something he's been working on for the past 10 years, and this is his trademark style.
I knew there was something about this that I really liked, and knowing that they used to be or like are a tattooist makes everything make way more sense. So with that said, do you guys want to kind of just give a quick little intro for each of you of kind of like where your background is within this space, and then how you guys came together for House of Warlords?
I'm Exalted, and I'm also based in Canada. So let's go Canadians.
Hell yeah.
I've been in the tech industry for over a decade now. I'm personally in my day job, I'm a user experience designer / creative director. So started dabbling into NFTs, and we were thinking like, what is something we could do to take like NFT profile pictures to the next level?
This is Kina here. Not my real name, but that's fine. I've been in crypto for kind of like late 2013, mining some Bitcoin. Used to go to the meetups in Toronto at King and Spadina. Vitalik would be in the corner with about 20 people in the room talking about this thing called Ethereum.
Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sweaty Palms, and I'm also in Toronto. Go Canada!
Yo, 3 for 3. Holy sheesh!
Yeah. In 2015, I got gifted $20 in Bitcoin, which I then proceeded to forget the seed phrase for, and now I think it's worth $2,000.
So let's just kind of run through everything here on the site. So on-chain properties, ultrasound deflation, composability tech, tokenomics, 1,000 plus traits. If those words excite you, it should. We're building the next generation of NFT PFP with insane tattoo-inspired art and hardcore tech. House of Warlords Howl is a collection of 8,888 unique and programmably generated NFTs living on the Ethereum blockchain. So rarity of traits is determined by minters through a radical concept. Let's start there. What in the halibut does that mean?
Usually, a lot of, I guess, like the traits and properties are already defined by the creators, just because, so for example, let's say I'm looking at the Bored Ape Yacht Club as an example. If we look at Zombie for 3% have this trait, and Sushi Chef Headband, 2% have this trait, we've taken like some variables that we've taken as like the time the user decides to mint, and their wallet addresses, and a bunch of other secret propriety variables that were taken into account. And depending on whoever is minting it and at what time, it will determine what traits are getting added into the collection.
Chance to win free expansion mints every month. So you guys are already kind of like envisioning a relatively long tenure with this.
I think, most of the team is gonna, well, depending on how the drop goes, but most of the team is gonna take this on full time. But just, you can look at this almost as like an NFT game in a sense, right? So the drop expansion packs have to do with the ultrasound deflationary mechanism that we have. So we have this thing called seppuku, where you can essentially burn your one character and transfer traits to another character, okay? But only people who commit seppuku are eligible for the new expansion drop. So let's say 100 people commit seppuku we'll call it in season 1. So it's a 2-week period. And then we do a 2-week period where there's a drop. So if it's a 50% rate and 100 people do it, that means there's only going to be 50 drops.
Well, you guys also have kind of like tokens in play here. So how does that work?
So household tokens are earned are through 2 mechanics. One is the Great Seppuku event where like Kina mentioned, you commit seppuku, and the second is through staking, which is what we call conquest. So what happens is we actually have a store that we built that is ready for launch. That is called the Soul Collector. If you click on mechanics under the mechanics tab.
Whoa, yo, okay, this is cool. All right,
Yeah.
I love this.
Exactly, it is our store that runs our, I guess, like the Soul token economy. You could actually buy traits. Like Kina was mentioning, you're able to transfer traits when you commit seppuku from one warlord to another. So you're going to notice that there are there's two angles that the characters are facing. One is 45-degree angle and one is facing to the left. So what we actually have to do to make this mechanic 100% composable across the entire collection is that we had to get our artists to draw the headgear versions twice.
How in the hell, like, how long has this guy actually been spent creating this stuff for, like, the different art pieces? Like, this, I think, is a collection that when you look around, it stands out. It's got its own unique kind of vibe to it. Like, give me the lowdown. Like, how did you guys end up getting to work with such a talent?
Yeah, we've been working at this project for the past 3 months now. Pretty much almost like, I would say like almost like full-time basis. Like we poured in a lot of hours, very little sleep for the past 3 months, and this is the result of it.
100%. So you meant it. Every month there is a seppuku event. You decide whether you want to participate or not. You burn one of the assets to get a new one, and then you get a chance of additionally getting another NFT on top of that. Or is it when you create that event, the chance of your like merged one ends up just being a completely new edition of the NFT?
Yeah, so you select 2 warlords. So imagine I have these 2 NFTs and I wanted to commit seppuku on the blue one. So what's going to happen is the blue is considered a sacrifice, the one that is going to be burned, and then the red is going to be the benefactor. So we have a UI in our website that allows you to pick which traits you want to transfer over. So in this instance, I'm going to pick helmet, shoulder guard, and clothes, and that's going to transfer over to the red warlord. And then as you see as a result on the 4th tile, that's the end result of the seppuku. You transfer the traits. Your warlord will be burned, and you will actually get a 50% chance at a new house drop in 2 weeks and the 1,000 soul tokens.
So you guys are also introducing staking in here on the different conquests, and I'm thinking here, it looks like it's way better to just participate in the seppuku events than deal with the conquest. However, with the conquest, you don't have to worry about burning it, so it's lower supply. I'm trying to figure out the best strategy here with this. Do you guys think that having these staked per month for, I mean, I would argue kind of like a lower number of tokens here at 250. Do you think that that's kind of the potential to change it all, or do you think that's hard to fasten? You've looked over the tokenomics and all that, and you really like the way that it looks?
Well, you can't have staking the rewards more than seppuku, right? Because then everyone's
right. Good point.
No one's going to do the deflation game, right? I think that there's going to be some people that just love their warlords and they're happy, and they're not going to want to seppuku them. So give them an option. And we didn't try to make staking the main thing here. Like a lot of other projects, it's their big thing. Like, hey, we got staking. It's kind of like an add-in, another way if you're just going to be a holder or a holder, I guess we can call them. But, So if you're going to be a Howler, then, here's something for you to do.
I don't know if there's anything else we even need to say. You guys killed it. I'm super excited for that, and also super appreciative of you giving out some whitelist spot to the Shot to the Moon community. I put the Discord and Twitter links in the chat, guys, for House of Warlords. But guys, do you have any socials that people are wanting to check you out? Where is the best way to find you?
Our Twitter is like our main channel. So we have an Instagram account as well. It is instagram.com/House Warlords. But if anyone wants to reach out to us, twitter.com/House of Warlords.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming on. I'm super excited for the drop, and can't wait to see what happens when you guys all get tattoos.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Thanks a lot.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, dude. All right, there we go. There we go. Not bad. Listen, I'm impressed. So we came across this yesterday, giving you guys kind of like the TLDR of how we... I don't know, I guess how we found it. So the art was a banger. Looking at the different stuff, I'm like, okay, like I think this is really, really good. And we've seen something kind of similar before to it, to be honest, with the kind of like burning to get something else in like Goblin Goons or whatever. But I think this is like way better. I think that just overall the vibes are immaculate, and the fact that they have, that kind of big sponsorship in a way with Dialectic, like not bad, not bad.